But our last hope in this mission we have codenamed Career Quest.
Where's everybody?
Surprise!
Computer, live.
Computer, cake.
Happy birthday to you. Hey, what's going on?
Happy birthday.
Hey, what's going on?
It's your 65th birthday.
But we don't have birthdays.
Maybe in our time, but now.
Hey, we're just trying to be nice.
Hey, I'm sorry, but this is all going too fast. First I'm morphing into other people, then I'm getting detention. Now I'm 65. Now what? My birthday.
So are we gonna eat the cake or what? I'm starving.
Michelle's paging us.
Oh, is she really?
Hi guys.
Where's Michelle?
She's not here. She had to go on a special mission.
Hang on 1 second. Let me put you in 3D.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Don't remind me.
I thought you'd be happy to celebrate your first birthday. I even got you a present.
Really? What is it? What is it?
See for yourself.
Oh man.
Too bad. You just have to get it when we get back to our time.
Oh yeah, you just wait till I get back.
So do you have our mission for us or what?
Yeah. No, not that one. Mission, not that far. Oh, here it goes. Police station.
So, back to business. Who will we be morphing into?
Last time I missed being a girl. Do I get to be a girl this time?
Yes, this time you'll be going as yourself.
Good, because the last morph could have been a little bit better.
Hey, you're just borrowing their bodies. You're not supposed to evaluate them.
So when you were a girl, you couldn't see anything to improve?
Oh no, there's no safe answer for that question. I plead.
At least you're not morphing into Xander.
Oh, he's not a bad morph.
Now how would you know that?
Well, last night when you guys were watching TV, I was trying out the morphs, and I think there was only 2 I didn't get to you yet.
One of them wouldn't happen to be that boy in your class, would it?
Well, yeah, I thought it'd be a little rude to morph into somebody that you see every day.
And the fact that you write his name all over all of your books wouldn't have anything to do with it?
What's this?
Nothing.
You will be the other one going, Alex. But this time you can go as yourself.
Cool, as long as I'm not a girl.
I'm afraid the cops are only allowed 2 this time. The others will have to stay behind.
It's fine. I know they only hired me for my brains and good looks.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Before you guys go, I want to show you something. I found it on the way to the clubhouse.
Oh, cool. It says press here. Have you tried it?
I'm not sure about that, Mark. It might be dangerous.
I know what sector you're in, and I will find you. I know what school you're at, and when you least expect it, I can be in there. Maybe I'm that math teacher in your class, and maybe I'm standing right outside of your hideout now. You will never know it, but I will find you. I will get you.
This is not good. This is definitely not good.
You must destroy the thing. It has a scanning race off the rail. It has some kind of tracking.
Michael!
I'm on it! Something is jamming the signal.
Computer, destroy the box.
I think it's rebooting. Try again.
Computer, destroy the box.
What about Michael? Shouldn't he be back by now?
I'm afraid we've lost contact.
Then what do we do?
I'm afraid you have to go on with the mission. Computers are back online. Hopefully I can get them back by the time you guys are back.
In that case, are you ready, Alex?
Yeah.
Computer, set coordinates for the police station.
Energize!
Hi, I'm Officer Jerome Adams, Flint Police Department.
I'm Brittany Reed from Doyle Rider School. What do you do on the average day?
On an average day, well, normally when I report to work, I check the schedule to see which part of town I'm assigned in. Then at that point, I go out and get in my police cruiser, and then I start patrolling that area. I work in the traffic division, and my job consists of actually maintaining the safe operation of the roadway, enforcing speeding violations and traffic signals, and investigating traffic accidents.
How dangerous is your job?
Well, it's very dangerous because when you stop a car, you have no idea if there's any weapons in that car or if the person has a weapon on them themselves. So when you walk up to their car, you have no idea what you're going to encounter until you make contact with the person and talk to them. You have no idea what they have in the car. So it's very dangerous. Matter of fact, the traffic is one of the most dangerous parts of police work.
What's the best thing about your job?
Well, one of the best things about the job is helping people. And that's the main responsibility of a police officer, is public service, to help other people. Whether it's helping this person that's stranded in the car where it broke down on them, or helping somebody that has been attacked, or maybe helping somebody involved in an accident, a victim, helping them. So that's one of the most enjoyable parts of the job, is helping other people.
What kind of stuff do you use on your job?
On my job, well, one of the things I use the most of all is an ink pen, because I write a lot of tickets. I do a lot of reports. I also carry a gun, and that's for my protection and to protect you in the event that there's some danger around. I also have handcuffs, which I carry, and these are what we lock people up with. So once we lock them up, they can't get out. They can't attack nobody, and it keeps us safe at the same time. We also carry this stuff here. It's called pepper spray. It burns your eyes really bad. You cannot see if we spray this in your eyes. And it affects animals as well as people. It's really strong. They put this stuff on me, and I got a chance to see how it feels when I spray it on other people. So I know this stuff works, and it's extremely strong. We also carry magazines for our guns. And this contains the bullets for our guns. So that way, if we happen to get in a shootout, we'll have enough ammunition to last us until there's more help to arrive, or until everything's over. Those are some of the tools we use on a daily basis. We don't have to use them every day, but we carry them just in case we need them.
What if there were two people on a crime and you were the only one there?
And I'm the only one there. But normally, depending on the type of crime it is, if I'm going to arrest a person, I will call for another car to show up so I can have another officer assist me. Because it's dangerous to try and arrest two people by yourself, because they can overpower you. And to make sure that I'm safe, I make sure that there's another officer available that I'll call on my radio. This is one of the most important things we use every day, is this radio. Because this is where the dispatcher tells us where we're going. We can communicate with them and let them know when we need help, or to let them know when everything's okay when they call us. So they can reach us at any time when we're working.
Fine.
What's your name? My name is Officer Bradford. Pleased to meet you.
What is the training like for policemen?
Well, the training for police officers is pretty in-depth. It's in-depth as far as studying the laws, learning what applies to what situation. Also, it's in-depth from the physical aspect of physical agility, where you have to learn to be in good shape, where you can take down subjects or chase people if need be. Also, there's a lot of skills we learn in driving and shooting also.
How do you become a police officer?
Well, to become a police officer, you must grow up as a good young man, keeping yourself out of trouble as a child. You're going to graduate from high school. Once you graduate from high school, you want to attend college. And after you attend college, then you apply with the local police department, and what they'll do is send you out for a MALOTC exam, basically, which is a written exam and a physical agility test. Once you pass that, then they'll allow you to come into the police department and receive more information from you, and then they'll do a background investigation on you more in depth. Then you have an interview with the chief, then you have a physical, and if you're accepted, they will inform you of the date that you're hired, and then you attend the police academy, which is 16 weeks.
What's the best part and the worst part about the job?
Well, the best thing about the job is being able to help someone. Being able to arrest a criminal that has done a crime to hurt someone is a good thing because you're making the community safe for you and me. Also, some of the things that's good about the job is just being able to talk to kids as we're doing now. Me, myself, I'm a DARE officer and I teach kids in the school system about the resistance of drugs. And that's one of the good things that I like about the job. One of the bad things I would have to say is when you get into situations sometimes where you might come up on a scene and someone's been hurt real bad and you can't do anything to help them. It's not a good feeling, but you do all you can. Well, I've been involved in a few car chases and I ended up not getting in any accidents and hurting anyone and catching the subjects, and that made me feel good. I've been shot at on different occasions, but I've been blessed not to be struck by a bullet. That's one of the bad things because sometimes you might not know where the bullet is coming from. Okay? So.
Being a police officer can be a lucrative profession. It can be, you can make a good living being a police officer. Police officers, I would say, range in salary from maybe about $25,000, $26,000 for a rookie officer who doesn't have any experience to maybe $50,000 for a more veteran officer who has more experience and more time here. Supervisors can probably make up into the 60s and the 70s as far as $1,000 a year. And then you also have other opportunities in law enforcement. You have opportunities like being a federal law enforcement agent. Their pay scale is a little different. You have the opportunity to be a state law enforcement agent, as well as working for private corporations in security. So you can make a very good living at being a police officer or with a law enforcement career. This is where all the uniforms are kept. This is where new officers come in and they get sized for uniforms when they graduate from the academy, right before they graduate. This is where they come in and they get the uniforms in. Also in here we have the quartermaster's office, which is right here. He's our department armorer. It's his job to take care of all the weapons, to take care of the range activities for officers that have to have requalifications on shoots and things like that because we're constantly updating training. So that's where he does in there. This is the actual armory. This is where all the tactical firearms are kept. This is where shotguns are kept, extra handguns and things like that we need. This is where they're all kept at. And as you can see, it's very secure and it's locked. We come down here. This office here is the office that our canine officers use. This is where they keep their actual police dogs. And they work in and out of this office. They take the dogs home in the evening time with them. They go home with the actual officer. But in the daytime, this is where they're found in a lot of times. Right? Go down a little bit farther this way. These are also offices where narcotics officers and special operations officers work in. Here, we've got here, this is our prisoner garage. Out this door, this is our Sally Court, where officers who have an arrest will pull in here. There's a camera here, the videotape everything going on in this area. We're going to bring the prisoner in. They come in through here, they go through the little corridor right over here to the right. They punch in a code, and then they take the elevator that goes directly up to the prisoner area where they hold the prisoners there. Come down here. This is going to be our roll call room. We have a supervisor that'll stand here. The officers will sit out here, and what he'll do is he'll convey the information from the day, and he'll also call each officer's name, and they'll say here or present to let them know that that's how they start their shift. Being a police officer is very close to being a family. You depend on each other on a daily basis to take care of you so that you can go home safely. We take care of the community, and in the process we're responsible to take care of each other. So most police officers are very, very close. What we're going to see now is we're going to see the weight room. This is where officers come. You got Officer Birdie here, he's working out. That's an integral part of the job also, is keeping up the physical fitness level.
so that when we're out in the street, we have to arrest people. People don't always want to go. And if they don't want to go, then you got to be in good physical condition so that you can take them. That's one of our job responsibilities. This is our wait line.
You have to know. Well, maybe you gotta. Coming to work, are you? Hello.
Hello. My name is Brittany Reed.
Nice to meet you, Brittany.
And my name is Cruz Pettigrew.
What's that?
Cruz Pettigrew.
Hello, Cruz Pettigrew. Now, this area in here is where we do all of our paperwork. As police officers, as you know, reading and writing and mathematics are very important. They're important right now for you guys because when you want to be a police officer, we have to go back to the way you were in elementary school and middle school and high school. So anytime we do any work, including this situation that I'm handling right now, we have to put it on paper. We have to know how to type. And most of our paperwork that's done is done in this office. We have a copy machine here that we use once we, didn't mean to push the button, but after we done with our paperwork, we have to run copies, and all of our administration at the main police station has to get copies of all of the things that we do down here. This office here belongs to our supervisor, so only time we really go in there is when we're in trouble. This is where we keep all of our tack, is what we call it, which is the saddles for the horses, the bridles for the horses. All of the horses' uniform is in here.
Are these your uniforms for them?
This is a locker room for the police officers. Okay. But all of the uniforms for the horses, we keep in here. And you know, as you can see, each individual officer have their own way of taking care of their tack. Roy is a big American flag fan, so he keeps it. Nobody touches Roy equipment but Roy, okay? Our horses, before they go out, they have to be properly groomed. We have to take care of them just like we take care of ourselves.
Have you ever got your foot stepped on by a horse?
Oh yes. But most horses accidentally step on your foot. They wouldn't try to just, you know what I mean, just stump you. He weighs about 900 to 1,000 pounds. And he's one of our smaller ones. His name is Rambo. Right now he doesn't have any shoes because we were debating on whether we would keep him or not because he's so small. For a police horse, we have to have a certain size. And he was a little bit smaller, but he has all the other talents of being a police horse. So I believe we're going to keep Rambo because he's great with kids, he's good at patrolling.
Can we pet him?
You'll get to pet him, but first Roy is going to show you how we maintain them every day. Okay?
So it's good?
The difference in regular police work and cruiser and doing police work from horseback, we're able to go places that police cars can't go. We're arresting someone or someone trying to run from the police. The horses can go between houses in different areas that police cars cannot go. So because of that, we have to teach them what a curb is. So out in the country, where they don't have curbs, you have to teach them to actually step up and down the curb, fire hydrants, all of the different things that you see in the city, cars, horns, noises. We have to teach them how to get used to all of that in order for them to do police work for us. They're taught how to assist us in arresting someone, actually helping us handcuff those people by keeping them under control and keeping them still. But they're also used for large crowd control situations, like when we have big events in the city of Flint and there's thousands of people here. Say we get a situation where someone gets hurt and there's a lot of people around them and the police cars can't get in to help the person that needs help. Well, we'll take the horse and draw the people out of the way so the police car or an ambulance can get to the person that actually needs them. And they're really effective with crowd control. You had a question?
When you shave a horse, like he's like a horse doing right now, do you have to shave all of that off? Or?
Yes, just like Officer Foster is doing here. This is called roaching, okay? Because they're police horses, they have a certain uniformity that they have to maintain, just like us, okay? In the police department, our hair has to be above our collar, okay? That's why Roy hair is cut down. And with him, we keep his hair cut for uniformity purposes as well as safety purposes, because when we arrest people, sometimes they like to pull on the horse's mane, which is what is getting cut right now. And so for our safety and the horse's safety, we keep them cut so that people can't try to get to us by grabbing their mane.
Do you have to like comb the horses?
Yeah, that's called grooming, and you'll see that in a minute too. Roy's gonna groom him all up and show you exactly. When their hair gets too long, with some horses it takes longer than others. So when it gets too long, you have to cut them. And that's about how they respond. Some of them like haircuts, some of them don't, just like people. What Roy's doing now is we also have to clean their hooves, which is the bottom of their feet. The wood, they look like little pieces of wood. And what they do is they break off any extra things that's packed under their mud, snow. We check for rocks and nails because they're on pavement. That has
So
to
it
be
doesn't
checked.
hurt?
No, it's like your fingernail. They have to be trimmed. We have a farrier comes in and they trim them up to make sure that their hooves haven't grown too long. But they have to be taken care of.
It's super like, if you were trying to,
Arrest someone?
and they got on one of your horses, has that ever happened before?
No. And the reason being is when we arrest people, we do not get off our horse. We arrest from horseback. Okay.
Like, you go in the front of him, and, like,
Yeah,
go in
the
front-
horse is trained, this horse is trained to drive a person up against the wall so that we can handcuff him, okay? It's hard for a person to try to push him out the way as opposed to just pushing me on my feet. You see what I'm saying? So if I wanted to arrest Roy or someone, I would have this horse drive them into a wall so that I can pat them down and handcuff them. And most people have much respect for the horses because they are as big
Is
as
he
they are.
grooming now?
Huh? He's grooming right now. He's brushing off the hair that he's just cut. Most of the time, when we're on horseback and someone's acting irate, say somebody hit the horse and I'm going to arrest them for hitting my horse. I'll tell them you're under arrest and give me one of your arms. If they refuse, then we're trained how to put a pressure point on one of their hands. We do. We reach down. We grab. Okay, that's part of our training. But once we get the pressure point on that hand, we cuff them. Most people, they start off running. You know, we say you're under arrest. They say, well, I'm gonna run. And we take the horse and we start to go after them. They realize it's a 1,400-pound animal behind them. And they usually give up. And at that point, we cuff them from horseback. We use the horse to drive them up against the wall until a cruiser comes by to pick them up. Then we meet them at the station and finish our paperwork there. We haven't had a situation where someone has resisted so bad to where we couldn't arrest them. Everybody that I've arrested, I've gotten and was able to secure them until a police car could come. Everyone that Roy has arrested, most people cooperate with us because the power of this horse and the weight of this horse and their talent to help us do our work, our job.
Two questions. Did you put like a ribbon on this since he can't stay here for a long time?
No, there's a ribbon on his sign because those signs were donated by McKinley School. McKinley 6th grade students, they come over almost every Monday and visit with us for an hour, and we give a tour to them. We let them help do the chores in the barn, in the stalls. Yeah, we let them actually have hands-on experience on what it takes to take care of these horses.
Have you ever caught somebody in water before? Like, have they ever, like, went in water and you had to go to get them?
No, but we can.
That's
We'll go anywhere we want to.
So they can swim? They can
Sure we
swim?
can swim.
But isn't he tall? He's bigger than the average horse, so
I am afraid.
you're pretty much up there. You ready to get down? Huh? You want to get down? Well, at least you conquered this height, right?
So that's how you control them?
See how he's making the walk side passing one. This is some of the things he has to learn how to see how he's walking sideways. This is how we do crowd control. We move people with this big horse. At one time. You move. See?
I'm scared of it. He's silly.
Back him up, he can back up, go forward. Just like driving a car. Just a little bit. And you guys keep in mind, watch out. Keep in mind now, we've had him 3 weeks. And Roy has trained him. A lot of
back online, but we won't have them in 3D for a while. I'm initiating the download. Michael, it's good to see you back.
Thanks, Alex. I'm receiving your link. So how was your mission?
The officers shared a lot. We were able to find out that the police officers have to go to college and to a police academy for a couple of years. Once they start, they go on a roll call every morning, and then they go on the beat. We got to find out that the police officers make about $30,000 a year, and the job is dangerous but exciting.
Sounds like you have fun. What did you do, Mark?
I just got done reading one of these K.A. Applegate books. It's almost like she saw the future. Oh, I read one of those. Isn't that book where those kids are always morphing into animals or something? Yeah, and I thought being a girl was hard.
Yes, I'm sure the book is great. But have you checked the middle at Nora Ryder School at 1020 North Saginaw Street, Flint, Michigan?
Yes, there's one letter. It says, "Dear Questions, I loved your episode about doctors. I am very interested in lawyers. Do you think you could do an episode on lawyers? Your friend, Erica."
I had no idea 20th Century Children were that serious.
Yeah, if our next mission is gonna be that serious, I did a few good jokes tonight. Sorry, Michael, but I'm turning you off. Television on.
Oh, hi. My name is Antoine, and this is Anonymous.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Cal.
Interrupting Cal. Woo! That's wrong. Why did the robot cross the road?
I don't know.
Because he was carbon bonded to the chicken. Yuck, 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 yuck.
What's this?
I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know what they are either, but there's a whole flock of them. What's this?
Don't give a care.
It's a damn one of these.
I'm so pumped. Saturday night, I walked in the house. I stepped on one of her cigarettes. She was like, "What happened to the heat and the lights?"
If you don't know the difference between underwear and baloney,
I don't.
I sure ain't any. No, I messed up.
Well, maybe you got a little time. Just like real action. Wait a minute, Sarah. Hold on. Unless you want to get in TV.
Happy birthday. Michelle's paging us.
Hi, guys.
What?
I'm taping you.
Oh,
Freeze. Everybody freeze. Including Cruz, Cruz you lose.
hurry up!
Oh, let me see that. It says press here.
I'm
Have
not
you tried it?
I'm not sure about that, Mike. It might be dangerous. Michael! Yes, there's one letter. There's one letter. It says, "Dear Questions." He jacked me up.